All right, so the crypto market has seen quite a bit of volatility over the last 24 hours, and a lot of this has to do with two key events that have happened in both the political and economic space. And first of which was the presidential debate. So after we saw the presidential debate between Harris and Trump, we saw the crypto market tank pretty substantially. So immediately after this happened, we saw the crypto market drop from around $57,000, $58,000 per coin to right around where we are now, right around 55,700. So we saw this massive wick just going down. And if you're looking at a shorter time frame, because this is on the daily time frame, but if we look at the hourly time frame, we can see that right after this presidential debate, which was right around this time right here, we started to see just the market fall further and further and further. So this had a lot to do with the fact that a lot of people think that Harris won the debate. This is what a lot of people and economists are saying, and whether you like her or not, it seemed like that is what has impacted the market to go down, because a lot of people predict that if Trump was president, it would help the crypto market. And if Harris was president, it would hurt the crypto market. So that's the first thing that's happened. Second thing that's happened that's impacted the market was CPI data. So we actually saw that CPI data came in a lot better than expected. So we saw that CPI hit and inflation rate hit lowest levels since early 2021. We've seen a consistent drop since right around June of 2022 for the U.S. Consumer Price Index. So this is good. It's showing that inflation is coming down further and further. A lot of economists were predicting around 2.6% for the 12-month rate, but actually we saw it drop to 2.5%. So you would think on the surface that this is good, but a lot of people are saying, well, maybe it's not so good. Maybe it's showing that Federal Reserve might have to cut rates a bit faster. Maybe it means we might go into a bit of a slowdown in the economy, maybe a bit of a recession. We don't know yet. So these two things have caused the market to drop further than what a lot of people were anticipating, and really has put a bit of a damper on what is happening in the crypto market. So even though we're seeing right now that a lot of people are still predicting a 25 basis point rate cut next week from the Federal Reserve, it's still just looking like this is having negative impacts on the market, and that people are a bit worried as to what's going to happen over the next 6 to 12 months with financial markets. And if we're looking at what's going on with Bitcoin, the overall crypto market, first thing I want to talk about is going to be what's been going on with some pre-sales that we've talked about in a couple of different videos. So first of which is with Doge 2014. And currently they've raised over $330,000. This is a project that's ultimately trying to celebrate 10 years of Dogecoin. And the cool thing about it is that it's been featured in many of the top news articles in the crypto space. If you go ahead and look over on their X account, they're followed by Crypto Gems, one of the top crypto accounts on X, and you can see that they're constantly engaging with their community. They're having a lot of major accounts actually post about them, like Kong Trading recently posted about them. They have over 132,000 followers. Crypto Gems has well over 100,000 as well, and you can see the list goes on and on as they continue to engage with their community. The thing that I really like about this project, though, is that ultimately they are piggybacking off of the meme coin frenzy we have seen in 2024. So even though the market has had a bit of a correction, meme coins have significantly outperformed the entire crypto market. And with Doge 2014 raising money right now, they have their pre-sale still available on their site. You can get it with ETH, USDT, and card. But right now, it's going to be the cheapest you will ever be able to get Doge 2014 because the price is increasing in about 4 days, and then it's set to increase, again and continually until it does have its launch. So right now you can go about buying their token on their website. You can actually go about staking it as well, and you can see that there's been over 838 million tokens for Doge 2014 already staked, with estimated rewards well over 1,000%. You can see in terms of the leaderboard for their up and coming airdrop, if you've bought over $1,000 worth of Doge 2014, you'll be on this leaderboard. You're eligible to start receiving their airdrop when they do launch. And I talked all about that in previous videos, so we're not going to cover it too much today. But either way, there are people who are pouring tens of thousands of dollars into this project. And with meme coins right now, I think you really should be keeping an eye out on Doge 2014 and their pre-sale. And next up is I want to talk about a few things going on with Bitcoin and overall crypto market stats. So we're looking at the overall crypto market. We can see in terms of Bitcoin, Bitcoin. If we look on the daily charts, we can see that for Bitcoin, it's trading right in between this trading zone of right around 57,800 to right around 53,800. And we haven't drawn any new lines on this chart, but we can see that in terms of the overall market, we have just been trending down further and further ever since Bitcoin has hit $74,000 per coin. So this really isn't good. We've seen lower highs and lower lows consistently. We've just been trending downwards for the last couple of months, really since March. So in order for us to see some sort of bullish news in the crypto market, we need to see Bitcoin, at least in the shorter time frame, break above 64,800, because then that would finally give us a higher high than what we had previously seen. Because right now we've just seen lower lows and lower highs. So every single time we've hit a high, we come down, we hit a lower high. It's just continuously happening. So right now, if you're looking at technicals, we need to see Bitcoin see a high of about $65,000 per coin in the next couple of weeks or so, or next couple of months, in order to break out of this downward trend that we've been seeing. Now let's switch gears though and talk about some altcoins, because we've been seeing a lot of volatility with altcoins. One in particular is with ChainGPT. So we've talked about ChainGPT in a number of videos in the past, and with ChainGPT, we can see that they've had a lot of major developments recently. One of which is that they just launched a new launchpad for more of the low FDV projects, so lower market cap projects. They recently launched it, and it's called DegenPad. They have a number of different projects that they're talking about on it, like the Note AI, and you can see all these different projects on it. So because of this, I've been doubling down on my ChainGPT investment, because they have seen a bit of a correction recently with the overall market. And even though it's up, slightly in the last 7 days, around 1% to 2%, I still think it's a great opportunity at these current prices, considering that just around 6 or 7 months ago, it was significantly higher when we saw a lot of people talking about AI, and there was a lot more hype in the crypto space when Bitcoin was around 75K. Last thing I do want to go over is with another altcoin, which is with Core. So with Core, there's a few major things going on. So first of which is that we've seen Core up around 2.5% over the last 7 days. It was up significantly before we saw the presidential debate and the CPI data came out. It almost hit $1 per coin, and it's come down pretty substantially since then, down around like 10% or so since we saw all of these economic data and these political things come out. So with Core, the thing that I'm really excited about is that they're continuing to see more and more Bitcoin delegated. So more Bitcoin on their blockchain that is being staked. So you can see that right now, nearly 5,600 BTC is staked. It's close to around $300 million. And relative to Core's market cap, this is a massive, massive deal, because Core's market cap is only around an $816 million market cap. And compare that to the amount of Bitcoin that is staked on their blockchain, well, it's extremely undervalued in my opinion. It is one of the only places where you can go ahead and stake Bitcoin, generating that yield. And with Core, they are one of my favorite Bitcoin ecosystems in the entire crypto space. So it's definitely important to keep an eye out on what's been going on with Core. I've been trading it a lot recently. I bought it when it was around 83 cents per token. Currently it's around 89 cents per token. And I think with what's going on in the market, as soon as we see the flip, as soon as we start to see Bitcoin and altcoins rally again, Core is easily going to be, a 2-3x project just in the short term to get back to where we were just a few months ago. So definitely keep an eye out on Core, what's going on with ChainGPT, and just the overall crypto market right now.